Shalom. Welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you out pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Back with another lesson. It's going to be a quick lesson. Quick, funny story. Interesting also. I just met a guy, all right, with a microchip implant. I just met a guy with a microchip implant. And how it happened was I was coming off a route, and where we pull back with the trucks, we have a portion of the warehouse that they actually sell things out of. Coming in, seeing this guy, acknowledge him, but he was working with a sales guy at the warehouse. But after the guy left, the sales guy came up to me out of nowhere, and that's how I know it was a spirit, and he told me this. He's like, this guy is implanted with a microchip. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, this guy is implanted with a microchip. And he found it interesting too. He said, I didn't know people were doing this. This guy was on house arrest, he was saying, and the guy didn't like the house arrest bracelet. So he went back to the judge, and the judge asked him if he wanted the option of having a microchip implanted in him rather than having a house arrest bracelet. All right. And the guy opted for getting it. Okay. And the sales guy, he was so surprised by it. He was like, I didn't even know that was an option. I didn't even know was doing this. All right. Because I guess the guy, he didn't like it. It was bulky. He wanted to do things, physical activities, but he didn't like having that bracelet. So he opted to have the chip. And the guy, he like, everyday average Edomite walking around here. But I say all that to say this. This is who they're doing test trials with this thing for. Because this happened in Will County. Because the guy was from a town in Illinois, Plainfield, Illinois. He was telling me the whole backstory of this guy because he knows him. And he had did some stuff, and he had to have, he had committed some felonies, and he had to have this house arrest bracelet. But anyway, he was shocked that courts were ordering this or asking to do this to these people, right? So that's how they test trial. That's how they doing test trials with this thing. I heard some stories about immigrants, homeless. Now it's people with certain records. They're all getting offered to take the chip, and they're running these trials with it. All right, these people got it. That's where they can be identified. That's where they can be tracked. Right. So this was a chip that he has. It's a trackable chip. And now, even though he's off house arrest, he still has it implanted inside of him. But he don't care. He ain't thinking about that. But like I said, this thing is going to become more and more commonplace. The scripture I'm going to grab, of course, is in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So here at Great Millstone, we've been teaching for years, starting with the apostles and elders on down, that the MOTB is going to be that implantable chip, man. All right? And they're going to use it for all type of things. You got Elon Musk, the Neuralink. It's going to become more and more acceptable to get these things. And like I said, they're starting with the so-called, I want to use the word undesirables, that, hey, take this chip, you get this, get that, for tracking purposes. But it's going to be multifaceted. You're going to have multi-uses, including buying and selling. That's coming, man. All right, that's coming. You're going to hear more about the digital currencies, right? CBDC, central bank digital currencies, right? You're going to hear more about this in the coming months. because a new system is coming in, and that microchip is going to be a centerpiece in this thing, man. So yeah, it's people walking around that already have this thing, regardless if you know it or not. But I found that story interesting. Just wanted to share that tidbit. This guy walking around with a chip. All right. So like I said, man, they're doing test runs with these people. Okay. And they're going to roll it out in a moment of panic. All right. A moment of transition. So just be aware out there. I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Shalom the next time.